Scott from Scott Shop Media. Today is Tuesday, September 15th, and this is what is happening on the mountain. Quick overview of what is happening today. We have currently 4 scheduled Caltrans projects affecting traffic today. In addition to those, temporary lane closures and traffic control for various guardrail and repaving projects. State Route 38 remains closed for the foreseeable future due to the fire. There are no hazardous weather forecasts, no advisories, warnings, or watches issued for the mountains. The Eldorado Fire grew yesterday by about 3,000 acres after it was just only gained a couple hundred acres the day before. But the good news is they brought the containment up to 54%. So it was sort of a good news, bad news situation going on over there yesterday. You'll still see smoke today, but crews are working hard to get that fire closer to the 100% containment. A lot of that fire, a lot of the smoke we see today are from pockets or islands within the controlled area already. 3 crimes were reported on the mountain in the past 24 hours. Currently, Southern California Edison has 1 scheduled outage in the Twin Peaks area. Yesterday, Bear Valley Electric had a very large and widespread power outage. As of 11 o'clock last night, all Bear Valley Electric customers' power should have been restored. And Edison still has several fire-related outages over in the Valley of the Falls, Forest Falls, Mountain Home Village, and Angeles Oaks area, affecting about 800 customers. And lastly, since Friday, there were 6 new COVID-19 cases reported on the mountain. So let's go into a little more detail if you have a few minutes to stick around. Currently, Caltrans has 4 projects going on across the mountain. Of course, there's the long-term closure of State Route 38 from all the way up here at Lakewood Road, all the way down to Bryant Street. That'll be for the foreseeable future. Not only do they have to get the fire contained, but any damage to the 38 guardrails and signage and etc. will need to be repaired before they can open that highway. Overnight, last week and this week, State Route 330, you can expect between 8 o'clock at night and 7 o'clock in the morning, 1 or more of those transition lanes to the northbound, southbound 330 and eastbound, westbound 210 to be closed for miscellaneous work, so just slow for the cone zone. There will be detours, however, so you won't get stuck coming all the way down the mountain and then have to turn around. On State Route 18 through the Arctic Circle from Lakeview Point to the dam, you'll be down to 1 lane at times until about 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock this afternoon. For guardrail repair, State Route 138 through the Narrows, you'll be down to 1 lane at times between State Route 138 and Crest Forest Drive due to pavement repairs. That's expected to last today until about 2:30. And lastly, also over here on State Route 38, Caltrans is already beginning to do some of those guardrail repairs. That shouldn't affect anybody because that road is closed. We have a very nice week and weekend forecasted as far as weather goes. As soon as we get through today and maybe even tomorrow with more smoke and haze, we are expecting a low pressure system to move into Southern California. With that, with the wind change, we should see some improved air quality and some mostly sunny skies. There may be some upper level moisture associated with this low pressure system. We're not expecting any precipitation out of it, but if that system develops or if it is able to tap into any moisture, we will definitely keep you updated, but expect in most parts of the mountain communities, highs in the low to upper 70s for the next few days. No fires currently reported on the mountain, just a few false alarms. We did have a traffic accident reported this morning. It might still be ongoing, lower Waterman Canyon on State Route 18. Just watch for emergency vehicles. It was minor injury, if not non-injury. It was in a blind curve and blocking lanes, and so it made it pretty potentially hazardous situation. But CHP is on scene with fire, directing traffic and getting that removed right now. The Eldorado Fire grew yesterday. There was some up canyon winds, onshore flow that pushed that fire north a little unexpectedly. It grew about 3,000 acres, but the good news is no additional homes damaged or destroyed other than the ones that were previously reported in the Oak Glen area. And they were able to increase the containment to about 54%. They were able to get a bunch of aircraft out on it yesterday and improve those containment lines. So we'll keep you updated. As of now, there's no estimated date of containment, and there's certainly no estimated date for repopulating the area, letting the evacuees return home. I would expect the earliest would be Friday, but that's all weather dependent. This low pressure system that's moving in is kind of a good news, bad news. Good news, it'll bring higher moisture, relative humidities, cooler temperatures potentially, especially in lower elevations. However, any kind of wind could make fighting the fire a little bit more complicated. So we'll just have to keep our eyes open for that. 3 crimes reported on the mountain in the past 24 hours. Over here in the Crestline area, someone's car got broken into on Highway 138. Over in Big Bear Lake, a person was arrested for possession and possible selling drugs such as heroin or morphine. And over in Baldwin Lake, there was a person arrested for felony vandalism. Currently, Southern California Edison has one scheduled outage in the Twin Peaks area. 13 customers are about ready to get their power restored due to a pole upgrade. Of course, yesterday there was a large outage for Bear Valley Electric customers, and most of those, it was not fire related. It was a problem with their system, but it is, as of 11 o'clock last night, has been resolved, and power to all of their customers should have been restored. And there's about 800 customers in the Eldorado Fire evacuated area that are currently without power for the foreseeable future. Lastly, COVID-19 updates. There have been, let me move my picture here and I'll show you. There have been a steady downturn in the total number of cases countywide that are being reported, which is awesome news. We're about that time where we should start seeing a spike post Labor Day weekend. We haven't seen it yet. We'll pay attention for the next couple of days, but it looks like we may have dodged that bullet. There are 6 new cases COVID-19 reported on the mountain. Angeles Oaks, as of today, you still have 2 confirmed cases. Big Bear City has 1 new one, bringing the total to 38. Big Bear Lake remains with 52, 12 for Blue Jay, 7 in Cedar Glen, 68 in Crestline, Fawnskin 2, Forest Falls 6, Green Valley Lake 1, 5 new cases, which is the largest jump over the weekend for Lake Arrowhead, bringing the total to 30. 4 cases in Rim Forest, 25 in Running Springs, 12 in Sugarloaf, and 11 in Twin Peaks, bringing our total mountain-wide COVID-19 positive cases to 270, with 5 confirmed COVID-19 or COVID-19 related fatalities. You can see the breakdown by your communities on the mountains. Big Bear Valley, you have a total of 112 cases. Rim communities, total of 158 cases, bringing our incident rate or positivity rate to 0.54%, which is still significantly better than the rest of San Bernardino County at 2.32%, rest of California, which is just about 2%, and the United States, which is just about 2% as well. So again, this is Scott from Scott Shot Media, and that is what is happening on the mountain. Feel free to email me at scott@scottshopmedia, give me a text message, or follow along on any of our social media accounts, especially what is happening on the mountain, or YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Periscope at Scott Shop Media. Have a great day.